Optimistic sentiment is moderating across global financial markets as investors once again fear a hard Brexit. The US dollar is taking advantage of the sterling's correctional decline, so the greenback regained momentum after a losing streak for several sessions in a row. The Canadian dollar edged down versus its American rival, but it's still trading firmly at near a 7-week high. On Monday, the pound sterling halted its rally. Today, it slumped, inviting bears to the market. The sell-off was triggered by a surprise decision of British Premier Boris Johnson, who suggested to make amendments to the law which sets out a smooth transitional period after the UK departure from the EU. In light of the news, the pound sterling dropped more than 1%, thus enabling the greenback's climb. Today, the US dollar is trading in the green against major currencies. Its index opened the New York trade at 97.10. The conclusion of the first phase trade deal is taking a backseat. Euphoria has passed its peak and traders are locking in profits. Now market participants need fresh drivers for trading sentiment, revising their portfolios. Demand for safe haven assets is growing again. While US bonds are trading higher, yields of 10-year US Treasuries settled up at 1.85%. All these factors indicate modest risk on sentiment. During the North American trade, investors take notice of reports on the U.S. housing market and industrial production. Amid soaring new residential constructions in November, the number of building permits is better than expected. The U.S. industrial production rebounded in November, which enables recovery in business activity. Despite a correctional climb, the United States dollar versus the Canadian dollar pair is following the overall downtrend. Today, it's trading at near 1.3169. As long as the currency pair is trading below the resistance level of 1.3173, the outlook for its bear trend remains valid. Interestingly, the US dollar is unable to find support from positive macroeconomic data. On Monday, its index shed 19 pips despite the upbeat housing market index released in the US. Today, the greenback is trading higher mainly on the back of the weaker sterling. Perhaps market participants are revising their attitude to global economies in light of the truce between the US and China. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you back tomorrow.